or flex pays and the free shipping. Very pretty piece. Okay. You know, if you followed Carol in any of her shows, Carol's all about, you know, layering her gorgeous pieces and mixing and matching different designs and different gemstones. This is like a quintessential starter piece in Rarities, because you start here and believe me, you're hooked. It's so beautiful. The tassel elongated necklace, and your choice here of malachite, or we have it available for you in your pink opal. If you want the pink opal with the accent here of the rubies, I have fewer than 10 remaining at this point. No wonder, huge clearance special price at $159.90. That is over 50% off our original HSN price. Okay, 8 now remaining. Yeah, close to 70% off the appraisal is what we're looking at on this one. The pink opal has those gorgeous, I mean, just the yellow gold and the manipulation here of the beads in between, stunning. The malachite is accented with the green onyx. There's the look right there. Exactly how Miss Carol Brodie would be doing it. Way to go, Dana. Dana's our stylist, and Valerie wears it perfectly. It's true. That's exactly Dana. She would have exactly like this. She would have the evil eye at the, like there at the little nape of the neck, and then she would layer it with this gorgeous elongated tassel and creative overall look. And I will tell you, that's what Rarities is about, you know, having something that is unique, having something that is rare, having something you just don't, you know, go walk into every jewelry store and see their version of a piece. No, it's like a true one of a kind. That's why she very rarely brings in multi-quantities in any of her pieces, because as Carol would say, well, that would, you know, basically defeat the whole purpose of what my line is made for in curating really unique special designs. Everything is about movement in the tassel. We've seen that certainly in fashions, all over in jewelry, even into home. You know, you're seeing the little accent of the tassels that are back and more popular than ever. Here is another just unbelievable special opportunity buy with free shipping, 3 or 4 flex pays in genuine gemstones. Just the drop on here alone is 7 inches in the all vermeil. So this is stamped 0.925. There's no mystery metals. It's 18 karat gold that is plated over that in our gorgeous Rarities. So you have, you know, everything, the gold that's touching your skin. Look at that malachite. Green is the color. Okay, well, pink opal sold out, but that's okay, because I was just talking about the green. And for 2017, it's the #1 Pantone color. So you're gonna see like olive green, you're gonna see army green, you're gonna see moss green, sage green, Kelly green, bright green, all of those shades, apple green in accessories and jewelry and fashions more than ever. So definitely, if you had your heart set maybe on the pink, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed with that gorgeous malachite. It's another really, really special treat.